Okay, juzi Raila ameweza kuapisha Tim Wanyonyi as the next governor 2027. Kwa maoni yako, is he fit for the seat?
Kwa maoni yangu, okay, I cannot even also justify that Wanyonyi was. I cannot justify before a competent questionnaire situation, or Raila did not endorse Wanyonyi as the governor, in my opinion. And then number two, we should not in a manner that we need our leaders to be endorsed by Raila or by Kalonzo. The governorship should be someone that is supported. The governor should be someone that is supported by the people of the city, by the citizens of Kenya. We are the people to endorse on who is to be our governor. Wanyonyi was on the forefront in the last election. That was the election of 2022. So now, in my opinion, Wanyonyi has lost mileage, and my candidate is none other than Honorable Babu Oweno, whom I think is at the right pole, and is the strong candidate for the next governor, in my opinion, and my people I surround, where I talk about the issue of 2027 politics. We should not rely on Raila to endorse someone. We should rely on the people, because election belongs to the people. The decision belongs to the people to make decision. Our Constitution, Article 1, power belongs to the people. We can practice that power directly or indirectly. So it is indirectly that we shall actually come up with our next governor. And in that line, I'm proposing Babu Oweno, because his name, it's a performance. It's been tested, tried, and proved that he can be the next governor of the city. Yes, not Wanyonyi. We cannot talk about endorsement. Babu has not been endorsed by Raila or by Kalonzo or by any other person, but it's being endorsed by the people.
By you endorsing Babu Oweno, like you want Babu Oweno to be in the ballot 2027,
yes,
and many others also want Tim Wanyonyi to be. Don't you think this thing is going to break and bring a clash in ODM party?
By the end of the day, it will be the vote of the people, the opinion of the people that shall count in the ballot. We expect us to be exposed to a fair democratic platform where one vote counts, another vote counts. So by the end of the day, we shall look at whoever garner more votes than the other. And in this case, Babu Oweno is on the forefront. Even this time, because his constituency, we are 70% supporting Babu Oweno, now as per now. So if now it is 70%, what about 2026? It will be 90%. Other constituencies are also talking about Babu Oweno, because we are in Nairobi, we are walking everywhere. We are talking about Babu Oweno. Yes.
Okay, what about Magoba, MCL of Savannah?
Has failed. Magoba, we cannot talk about Magoba. Magoba is on his deathbed, political deathbed, and he has not performed since he was elected as the member of County Assembly for Lower Savannah. That's why we are saying, sisi kama wanabunge la wananchi Jacaranda within Lower Savannah ward, we are coming up to endorse candidate come 2027 that will beat Magoba early in the morning. Magoba has failed literally. He has done nothing. Even his bursary disbursement is it's an equal disbursement of bursary. The feeder roads, the roads that he's supposed to work on within the county, within the ward, has not been done. So it's that there, but lukewarm and a sit warmer. So we cannot talk about Magoba. It's a failure. We don't want to associate ourselves with failures. We are coming up with candidate come 2027 as Bunga la Wananchi fraternity. Yes.
Could it be that maybe Magoba came through backseat, or maybe he was given a direct ticket?
Okay. No, once they said that, first of all, give him power, then you will know his character and how he can deliver. Magoba was supported unanimously, more than 70%, by the people of Lower Savannah. He was given that ticket through the decision of the people. We also supported him during the general election. We voted him. So now he's doing the opposite. Is his failure. So we cannot now talk about the failures. What we need is to work on how we can replace him, because in the last 1 year, we cannot count for anything that Magoba has done. Last financial year, in the last one financial year, Magoba has done absolutely nothing. Yes.
RUTO want to subsidize fuel price. Do you think it is going to be beneficial to the people?
Okay, it could be a true statement that RUTO is genuinely that is going to subsidize fuel. Or we can accept, and it will help save the economy. But it is something that is, I think it is not fair. I don't think whether RUTO will subsidize fuel, because the other day fuel price was increased. So how do you increase price in 3 days, then in the next 1 day you say that you want to subsidize fuel? That is demagoguery. RUTO is very dishonest, and you cannot rely on RUTO statement. Subsidy, that is the reason as why the economy is very impoverished. The economy is very destitute. We are in a poor economy because of fuel skyrocketing of fuel prices. We are in this economy today. Life is unaffordable simply because of the high skyrocketing of fuel prices. Fuel was supposed to subsidized. Fuel is supposed to be subsidized. Like the government of Uhuru Kenyatta subsidized fuel, and that's why life was affordable. And RUTO talking about subsidizing fuel now is a lie. We don't rely on RUTO. We are in a mess simply because of RUTO. Since they took over the power, they are very confused. They are doing the opposite. Even the bursaries, the education sector, that is the Higher Education Loans Board, the fee thing. Our constitutions talk about the right of a child to access education. But how can you access it? Because most of Kenyans, majority are living below below $1. So they cannot even afford education today simply because of fee. Somewhere RUTO. Fees are very increased. So we cannot rely on RUTO because it's a mess. We are putting ourselves to see how we can actually radicalize our members of parliament to see how can RUTO be impeached in that position so that we get back to the right economy, the right leadership. Yes, we are talking about the impeachment. We are telling our members of parliament who are our representatives of the National Assembly to pass an impeachment motion against RUTO because he's not performing. Yes.
And do you think that can work?
It can work. The power belongs to the people. I said it and I will repeat it, Article 1. Power belongs to the people. Sovereign power of the people is supreme than any other thing. Through representation, our members of parliament can pass over impeachment motion, or else we shall go back to demonstration like we used to be, because even the bipartisan talk is not promising. So we are going back to the demonstration because the cost of living is high. And in fact, I'm telling my member of parliament, Honorable Babu Weno, if the cost of living issue is not covered in that, it's not one of the content of that bipartisan recommendation, we are going back to demonstration. And that thing should not be taken to parliament if the cost of living is not touched in that recommendation of bipartisan talk, of which we know it is not covered. We are going back to demonstration. And it is possible. Through demonstration, through parliamentary impeachment, we are working on those sort of things. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir, and see you next time.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Okay, tukikuja hapa Nairobi. Gavana Sakaja kuna pesa ya El Nino ni kama alikuwa amepewa, na sasa ndo mvua imeanza, na ukiangalia hata hapa kwa Jacaranda field kuna tatizo, ukikanyaga unaweza hata sink. Gachagua alisema walikuwa wamepatia governors pesa, na Governor Abdul Swamad aliweza kusema like they were not given any money by national government. Simbarati aliweza kujitokeza and many other government. Do you think the government inadanganya?
The government of Samuel Ruto is a government that is very dishonest, and you cannot rely on any information that is being given by by those leaders, because I can say it's a government of quacks. So I think that money was not given, because even in my own constituency, that is Yatega constituency, people are drowning in water. There's water. Every place there's water. Call it waterlogged areas. People are suffering. There is no anything that has been done to save those people's life. Those places are very waterlogged area. Nothing has been given to those people in terms of saving their life in this particular El Nino thing. We are in a downpour period, a lot of rains, but nothing has been done by the government. It means that there's no money that was given to these people. It's a lie. It's purely a lie. Gachagua was not saying the truth. He's a liar. Yes.
Being that right now hii mvua the rain is coming and inachafua sana mazingira na inafanya watu wengine wanakufa. Do you think the government should announce this as a national disaster?
Yeah, it's a disaster. These are disasters. Those are the disasters that the government should spend money on resources on that, because we are taxpayers. When we pay our taxes, should cover for any other emergency in this government, including crisis economic crisis, I mean, these natural disasters like the one for the current cloud burst, that is heavy rains, the government should declare it disaster and should control it. Yes.